Hi, Ryan Taylor here with MBA USA to tell you about some of our time-saving safe repair kits. I've got here our 3 different assortments, and they're all intended to kind of save you time on repairing a hole you've drilled in the safe, but also still retaining the security of the safe. You know, no one wants to do a repair that's going to allow someone to break into it in a matter of minutes. So first, we've got just our Deluxe Safe Repair Kit. And what this is made up of is a bunch of steel taper pins. You've got different diameters, 1/4 inch, 5/8, 3/16, 5/16, and also some steel balls. And what you do with the taper pins, for instance, is you basically pound them into the hole, grind them off, and clean up the surface. With the ball bearings, it'd be something similar. Basically pound them in the hole, and then you have to fill that in with a weld or something similar. But we also include in here a set of StrongArm Steel Stick. And this is a steel reinforced epoxy putty, and it's a 2-part epoxy putty. What you do is you cut off a little bit, you kind of knead it together in your hands. You'll feel it kind of warm up as it's activating, and it gets to a consistent color. And you'll take that and just shove it into the hole, and you can actually kind of smooth it off. And a lot of times I'll kind of just lick my thumb and smooth it off after a minute or two. And after about 15 minutes, it hardens like steel. So what that's going to do is it kind of replace a weld. Moving over here, we've got Carbonex. Carbonex is, I guess, a little bit higher up in level of security, and it's similar to the StrongArm Steel Stick, but what you've got in the Carbonex is you've got steel plus carbide. So carbide is extremely drill resistant. Same principle here. 2-part steel reinforced epoxy, and you can see there's little like crystals on there. That's actually, some people call it black diamond, but it's actually it's a carbide. This has extremely high shear strength, about 3 times higher than JB weld. That's before the carbide's added. So if somebody goes up to the safe afterwards and tries to put a screwdriver or a punch on that repair, start beating on it, they're not going to pop that plug out. Then moving over one more level of security. This is kind of the ultimate in security. These are carbide safe saver pins. Safe saver pins are a mild steel pin with a tungsten carbide centered plug in the center. So what you'll do, you drill your hole. These are the standard safe saver pins, so they're different lengths. Little notches here you can cut it at. You'll drill the hole and then pound the plug in, and then cut it off the appropriate length, and then grind it and putty it and repair it. I actually prefer these. These are the smaller type of the safe repair pins called GSA repair pins. GSA because they're intended for GSA containers because they're already cut to the appropriate length. The nice thing is, there's no cutting involved. So I use these for all type of safe work. And if you like, you can actually mix and match these. So whatever works for a certain situation. Sometimes I'll use the GSA safe saver pins, and I'll use Carbonex on the outside to smooth it over rather than weld. Sometimes with the ball bearings, I'll take maybe some of the steel ball bearings, put them in the hole with Carbonex and mix it together, and it makes for extremely drill resistant repair. It only takes you 2 or 3 minutes. And that's what we've got for safe repair. Should save you a lot of time and while still retaining the security of the safe.